what is a hash. And honestly, the best way to show you what a hash is, it's to show you what does a hash do. So let's go. I'm going to go on my computer and show you that. So a hash, as I said, it's a function that works on any type of file or data. So the first thing I'm going to do is to create a file. I'm going to create a file that I call test, which is simply a text file. And let me write in this little text file, hello world. Okay, so now I have my file. Let me check that in my file. Yes, I have hello world. Okay, great. So now I'm going to calculate the hash of this file. This is the result that I obtain. This sequence of letters and number is what we call the hash. It's a result of the operation of hashing the file. So now let me explain you what a hash is useful for by showing you some few more things. So hash is very interesting to verify the integrity of that file. So now let's say I modify this file and I will modify it very little. Let's say, for instance, I only take off this exclamation mark. Okay, so I see on the computer now I have hello world, but without the exclamation mark at the end. Now let me calculate the hash. Here, what is very interesting when I look at the hash that I calculated is that I see that it's completely different actually from the first one. And I changed something very little, but I obtained a completely different hash. So now you understand potentially the very interesting characteristic of this function is that it gives something so different, thanks to randomness actually, that it's very easy to see that a file has changed. Actually, the hash doesn't change if you change the name of the file. So let's say I change my test file and I call it test2. Now let me calculate the hash of that file. You see, here it's exactly the same as the one I had before. So with a hash, you don't really have to bother what is the name of your file. It's not taken into account to calculate the hash. So let's imagine, for instance, you want to verify a version of the Bible. So the Bible, it's big, like it's huge. By creating this hash, it means that with this very small sequence of letters, let's say I get a file with the Bible, I calculate a hash. Let's say somebody changes one character and send me the file again. With this hash, it will be very quick to calculate again the hash of the Bible I receive and to see that it is different. And therefore, hash can be very useful to verify that something hasn't changed over time. Okay, so now you understand what is a hash. If you have any question, please feel free to ask them in the comment section. I will reply to them with pleasure. And don't forget to subscribe.